Washington Grove sits on about 200 acres north of I-370 and directly east of the CSX train tracks. Incorporated in 1937, it's now home to about 550 residents. Known for its unique architecture and unconventional layout, Washington Grove of today reflects its past.
Washington Grove got its start as a summer camp meeting. In 1873, the Washington Grove Camp Meeting Association held their first camp. They had services all day long. The goal was religious. It was to save souls.
The newly opened metropolitan branch of the B&O Railroad made it possible to hold these retreats. For a few weeks each summer, folks came out by train to participate, as well as to escape the heat of Washington, D.C. Preaching occurred from this tabernacle. Encircling it were tent lots radiating out along avenues. Campgoers bought shares based on how big a tent site they desired.
5 shares got you a tent site, 20 shares got you a cottage site, which was a larger piece of property.
Over the years, the tents were replaced by more permanent structures in an architectural style that has become significant.
Washington Grove was on the National Register of Historic Places and was designated so in 1979 due to its early Methodist architecture. Very Gothic style, gingerbread, narrow, tall houses, each trying to be closer to God. And the houses face walkways, and you would drive on the road, and that was to protect the women and children. They definitely had a view that those two should not mix.
So that's why today cars drive on the roads that are behind the homes, and people walk on the avenues in front. A source of pride here in Washington Grove is the preservation of many of this land's original forest.
It was a wooded area, some of it virgin wood area, and we're 200 acres total, and about 53% is forest, preserve, and woodland, and parkland.
This 1885 house illustrates just how important the trees have always been to the residents.
The greenhouse, the red roof with the tree growing through the porch.
That's Mimi Stiles. She's lived here since 1985.
About every 2 or 3 years, the porch floor needs to be opened up a little bit, and the porch roof needs to be opened up a little bit because that tree is still growing.
And while the architecture and open space are key, it's the community spirit that makes Washington Grove so special.
I think we're a potluck community. We're known for many potlucks. We have parades, music weekends. We have many events around town where families can participate, and it's a close-knit community because of that.